Hello, I'm going to show you now how to set up a repeating or a recurring task in Outlook. So let's say I want to create a task which every Tuesday we need to do. So maybe the task is generate call off order list. So every week on the Tuesday, I'm going to start this from next Tuesday, I need to do this task. So the first thing is get the bare bones of what you want to do, so subject line and the due date in. After that, you click onto the button there that says recurrence. Now recurrence is in tasks, it's also in calendars. So once you understand it in calendars, it's fairly similar in tasks and vice versa. So you've got two sections here. You've got what's the pattern. So do you want it to happen daily, weekly, monthly or yearly? And as you click onto these, can you see it gives you different options for what you might want to do as that pattern? So weekly means you can say what day of the week, how many weeks apart. Do you want it to just happen every single week? If we go to monthly, can you see there we can pick a particular day number of the month, or we can say the third Tuesday of 1 or 2 months. Or yearly, can you see we've got the want it to happen on the 16th of July or the third Tuesday of July. So can you see there's all sorts of different things you can choose. So I'm going to stick with every week on a Tuesday, and then down here this is where you set the end. Now the default is no end date to a task. You could choose after 10 of these tasks I want it to end, but I'm going to set it to no end date. Once I'm ready, click OK. Now it will tell you at the top due every Tuesday effective the 16th of the 7th 2019. So I'm going to hit save and close. Now after a moment or so it will appear. Can you see generate call off order list? Can you see it's got like a little circle of life just there? So that tells you that it's a recurring task. Now how this works, let's say I come back in next week and I've generated that report. So click onto there, I'm going to click mark complete. It will actually then, can you see, generate a new task. So can you see it now says this month rather than next week. Now if I double click here, the next time that this task needs to be carried out is the 23rd of the 7th. So every single time you mark a task as complete, it regenerates a new task with a new due date. So can you see 30th of the 7th, mark as complete. Can you see now it's next month? Now I know this is ridiculous. You won't sit here continually completing the task, but this is just to simulate the fact that each time you complete it, it's going to create a new task. So look, mark as complete. Can you see it's regenerated a new task? And now that task is due on the 13th of August. Now the really nifty thing about this is if you go to the task view section and click onto completed, it's going to show you all of the times you have completed that task, because it doesn't remove it, it just marks that particular one as complete and then generates a new task for the next date that it should occur on. So that is a bit about how to create a repeating or recurring task within Outlook.